Welcome to HeroQuest fans. Welcome to Saturday. It is May 30th, 2026. We're getting ready to play Quest 2 of First Light. So thanks for joining us on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans where we are live. We are not live on YouTube, but thanks for joining us anyway. Thanks for your support, everyone. All right, the music you're hearing is generated with the assistance of AI from Suno.com. Sorry for contributing to the big AI problem, but there we are. We made most of these tracks last year so that we wouldn't get struck for using royalty-free music that wasn't really royalty-free. But anyway, we're getting ready to play our quest as usual. If you're joining us live on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans, you'll want to hop into the voice channel known as Quest Talk inside the HeroQuest fans Discord server. Introduce yourself, and we'll get you up and running. All you need is pencil and paper. If you've never played HeroQuest before, don't worry. We'll get you introduced to the game. We've always got a character sheet for you. If you don't want to control a hero, that's fine. You can actually interact with us live as we play on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans. Go into the live chat, the Twitch chat, and you can use your channel points, your gold coins, to interact with us as we play. Help out the heroes, help out Zargon, help out them both if you're feeling chaotic. We appreciate it. But it's always a good time. All right, and tonight, looks like we've got Jacer. Once again, Jacer's going to take on the whole evil horde himself. Welcome, sir.
The dogs are carrying on, so just trying to wait for them to stop barking so much.
Detected a Terminator in the vicinity. Yep. Yeah, first they had that rubber skin. It was easy to detect, but now they've got more sophisticated models. Infiltrator units.
Can't tell the difference.
No. Wolfie's fine. All right. Okay. Well, I just heard somebody. Ribby. You got a lot of guts showing up here after what you pulled. How you doing, Chewbacca? Still hanging around with this loser? Hello, what have we here? Sorry, sometimes I go Lando. Never go full Lando, though. Ribby, how you doing?
Good, man. Little tired. I've been this past week I had to move everything in my apartment up to the loft because they were redoing our floors.
Oh, that's a big deal. Yeah.
So yeah, and now I'm in the process of kind of moving it all back down. So I'm just like, bleh.
Oh man.
Fall asleep. I'm like, I'm taking a break. I'll play some games.
Yeah. All right. Well, it can be your little relaxation. We don't have to play that quest where you got to move the couch.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Dust behind the
Dust bunny
behind
monsters.
the couch baseboards.
Yep. Wow. Yeah. I was actually doing some of that spring cleaning a little earlier. Well, anyway, I thought maybe you were reeling from the news coming out of UK Games Expo, because I was hearing that apparently they're playing Dread on the Horizon again. We're not 100% sure on that, but the convention exclusive quest might be just maybe it deals 2 body points to Kurgan as the wandering monster this time. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be disappointing if that's true.
Yeah, but they do have time. Doug has time to get out the old notebook and whip something up on the bus ride over there to the Indianapolis. Maybe he'll come up with something really cool. Come on, Doug. You can do it.
Oh, man.
But I hear that they've got the swag. They've got the brown versions of the Evil Treasure Chest and the Dread Shifter. Although, shouldn't the Dread Shifter door be gray? Actually, should be stone gray because it's metal. Unless it's the exit door, in which case I guess it would be wood. But that's a cute little gimmick. I mean, they came up with a way to reuse the molds, and I'm sure those will be on AliExpress before you can say AliExpress. And there they are. No, just kidding. I do not necessarily endorse anything on that site, but there you go. All right, so we got our 2 heroes tonight. So we're going to do Quest 2. So we're in uncharted territory for this expansion. Well, this alternate game system by the great Stephen Baker. This is Quest 2, the Warlock of Tulvor.
All right. Can I buy a crossbow and sell my short bow?
Absolutely. Well, if you have it, let's see. Nope, hold on. Gotta turn off streamer mode. Forgot to do that. Just give me a minute. Yeah, we've got room for heroes tonight. I'm glad it's not just Jacer. Not that he didn't do a great job with a solo rogue.
Yeah, that's rough.
I'm putting you guys through the ringer now. Like you've defeated all these quests, and it's like, okay, here comes the punishment. Sargon's revenge.
Addiction, pain.
Yes. Don't hate him, but I pity the fool. Okay. All right. Okay. So Jacer, you got 355 gold. Tell me again. You were gonna buy
Crossbow
a crossbow, sell the short bow.
and sell my short bow. Yes.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure how much the short bow was worth.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me double check.
Then the crossbow's 350 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Same
that'll bring you
price.
down to 5 plus whatever the short bow's worth.
Somewhere in here, I've got it. Yeah, I priced it at 200 gold, so you can get 100 back for selling it. So,
All right,
455. I gotta grab another pencil. Seem to have misplaced it. You're right. With this game, ever since starting to play in the 90s, I've always had to have a mechanical pencil to play it. It's one of the few things I use a pencil for anymore. It's great.
And the championship belt, how much is that worth?
Ooh, he's gonna cash it in for a chance to win. Okay, yeah, that's 200.
Okay.
So 655. All right, and then you're gonna buy a crossbow.
Yep.
So you got 305 left.
And I'd like to buy a short sword.
Short sword, okay. That's 150. Or no, wait. Yeah, 150.
Yeah, 150.
Forgot for a second. Okay, so you got 155 left.
And I believe that's it for now.
One of the
Because
few
I have to use
characters
it has
who
to be a
prefers it.
dagger or a short sword, right, for the ambidextrous.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so the rogue now has dagger, bandolier, crossbow, short sword, bracers, and whip.
Yes. And the
And-
Ring of Fortitude.
Ring of Fortitude. Okay, so he's up to 6 body points maximum. All right.
Yes.
All right. Unused combat skill cards are lost. Spells and abilities are recharged. Body and mind points are back to normal. You have magic resistance against damage, 2 of those, Chaser.
2 of them, yeah.
Resilience.
Yes.
Plus +2 defense. Airwalk and healing 1d6. Is that right?
1d6. Yep. Resilience. Yeah.
All right. And Ribby, are you the knight again? He's already asleep. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to change heroes, go for it.
I'm just trying to see if I can find my sheet.
All right. It's 3 sheets to the win, folks. Just kidding.
I mean,
That was uncalled for.
yeah, that was just
That's
over
a
the
lot.
line.
Yeah.
Maybe I can remote to my other PC here. I think it's on my.
I mean, these character sheets are pretty sparse at the
Yeah.
moment, so I
Yeah.
got
Okay. I'll have to write it all down.
all right, long form.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So if you're curious, so far we've had a bard who met his end. So he can come back as another bard, I guess. Wizard, knight, whoever else, elf, barbarian, berserker, explorer. You tell me.
Knight's fine.
All right.
Do that.
Night wolf.
Yes.
Animality. Okay. Friendship. Again? Okay, so we've got the knight. So he's got his 3 powers: shield block, knight's challenge, and stalwart skills. He has 60 gold. Broadsword, shield, crossbow, and helmet. Did you get all that?
Yes.
All right. And potion-wise, he has Potion of Strength, 2 healing 1d6s, and magic resistance against damage.
Okay.
So we got the knight and the rogue at the moment. All right, and we will, if you guys are ready, we'll do our intro and reveal our quest.
Yeah,
Just
the wizard's just brewing some potions at the moment.
finishing up writing this down.
Okay.
And Knight has was it 7 BP? 7 BP? How many
Yes.
mind points?
2. It's got 2 mind points to rub together.
Yeah, that's a dumb Knight. Wow.
Hey,
Kinda sad.
not be. Why you sposing for? Be sposing no hurt to George. I'll tell you about the rabbits next time. All right.
Crossbow.
Okay. Why would I want AI viewers? It's bad enough I gotta listen to the music. All right.
And save. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Just a moment. All right, we'll do our intro. Hero Quest First Light, Quest 2, The Warlock of Tool of War. Mentor studies the scrap of parchment you found on the fallen scout with a furrowed brow. A traitor! A night egg. He shakes his head. I've searched Lore Tome's pages from cover to cover. It makes no mention of such an egg. Ragnar lets out an indelicate snort in the corner of the war room. Mayhap, Mentor, it's time to archive that moldy tome of yours. Mind your tongue. Mentor grumbles with an edge in his voice that's unfamiliar to you. He turns to face you. Heroes, I believe your next destination should be Tulvor. While I've failed to find a mention of the egg, the book has provided a glimpse of the man named Quindrak, a terrible chaos warlock. There you may find the answer to why Queen Cassandria seeks him so desperately. All right, the quest begins. And we'll take a look at our setup here. right, and we are using the caverns board for the first time. Hey. All right, you begin on the spiral staircase in this room, and there is this doorway in the middle of the room. It appears to be a mystic portal. Each portal bears a dread glyph number carved on the capstone. So if you choose to pass through this portal, you must declare a number between 1 and 7. Beware, there may be danger. What am I saying? It's HeroQuest. There's always danger. Oh, yeah, let's cover up the heroes that are not in use at the moment. Forgot to do that. Okay, so no bard, no wizard. Just got the knight and the rogue. So knight first, in blue, and then we got the rogue in black.
Yeah.
It's got unthreatened movement if you want.
Yeah, I guess let's go through that doorway. I got to
All right.
declare a number.
Yeah, between 1 and 7. It's not at random. It just
Two.
you just come up with okay, 2. All right, you warp through the portal. All right, and you appear here. You can choose either this square or that square.
The left.
Okay, so you appear here. The room is revealed. See another door and some monsters.
Good.
It's an orc. And some goblins.
That'll scare me.
It's like some of them are armed with explosives.
That's okay. Suicide, goblins. I'll go
Bombs
one more north. Or does my movement end after the...
Good question. Let me check here. Clear number. Okay, using the portal counts as 1 square of movement. So you did 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Doesn't say your movement ends.
Alright, then I go 1 north.
Okay.
And attack the orc. My broadsword. I guess I had my crossbow too, but that's okay. He was too close. Cards face up.
Ching. Got her.
That's it for me.
Okay. Alright, so that was a 2 that got you there.
Yep.
Alright, the rogue.
I'll jump into the same room. I'll go with 2. I'll go to the right side of the portal door.
You appear in the room.
And I'll move 1 to the right. And I'll attack with my short sword. The goblin there.
You doing a second attack?
The second attack is going to be throwing a dagger south, I think.
Cool. All right, so that goblin has a chance to defend.
Yep.
And the one to the south.
Hold on. I didn't throw a dagger yet for the guy to the south.
Oh, I rolled my defense already, and already I missed. But you might miss too. All right, go for it.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah. All right, so this guy explodes, hitting all 4 squares with 2 body points worth of damage from the explosion. 1 skull. Defend, rogue. One damage.
Nope. Down to 5.
I think he had that ring. Alright, so you did your action, now it's my turn. Alright, okay, this goblin is going to throw his boomerang and try to arc it and hit both characters there. Curve the bullet. 1 skull rogue, and then 1 skull knight. Okay, rogue takes a hit.
We get 4?
You're fully equipped. Let's see, you've got your shield and helmet. Yep, 4. Ching. No damage. Okay. Alright, and then this goblin is going to throw... Yeah, he's just going to throw a grenade at the knight. 2 damage. Well, let's see how much damage. 1 skull. Ching! No damage. Okay. Heroes. Knight.
Yes.
Boxcars.
I'll go straight down to the goblin. Yeah. Getting motion
Wow.
sickness.
It's trying to adjust the camera. Yeah, you got him. All right, and the rogue.
Switch to my crossbow.
Okay.
Go to shoot the goblin.
Yeah, no way he can defend that. Ah, he explodes. Boom! But does no damage to anyone because there's nobody nearby. It's just...
And then I will move just north of that closed door. And I'll end my turn.
Okay, Zargon draws an evil card from his evil deck of evil. That may come in handy. Okay. All right, heroes.
Hmm. Um, I'll move up and open the door. Yeah. And if there's nothing there yet, step on out.
Okay, so the door opens, and let's see if you reveal anything here. At this time, you do see that there is a goblin here.
Good. Good. So I'll step out into the hall and shoot him with my crossbow.
All right, you can also tell there's a stone wall behind him. Actually, it'd be cooler if it was some rubble. There we go.
Aw,
Missed him.
missed. Well, dang it. That's it for me.
Okay, rogue.
Search for treasure.
Okay, searching for treasure in the room. Should be shuffled up. Okay. Potion of Healing. A blue, brilliantly glowing elixir that tastes of home. Yes, this is the first light deck. So it's 1d6.
And I'll move 2 spaces south.
Alright. Looks like you have one of each of the types of healing potions. Just need a +1 and you'll complete your collection. Alright, my turn. Alright, Goblin throws a grenade at the knight. 2 skulls. Ching, no damage. Tanked it like a boss. Alright, and that's it for me. Heroes.
Crossbow again. Oh, come on. It's the same roll as last time.
Can't shoot in the dark. What are the odds of you getting the exact same roll in the exact same way?
In the exact same order. What?
0%.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Got
Okay. Well, I'll stay there.
Alright. Jacer.
Do I have a clear shot with my crossbow at the goblin?
No. If you move here, yes.
Okay. I'll move up 1.
No need to roll since it's just 1, so you can roll your attack though.
Alright, 1 skull.
There's 1 chance to defend. Ching! No damage. Actually, I feel like I should be rolling the first light dice for these guys. Let me just switch that over. Okay, my turn.
Yes, it is.
I'll do an attack, throwing a grenade at the knight again. Missed. It's a dud. Clank. Alright, I'll stay there.
Alright. We'll try this again.
Try this again.
That looks better.
Try harder. Try again. Alright. Try to deflect it. Ching! I'm the luckiest goblin
Oh
in the
my
world.
god.
Yeah, we're rolling black skulls. He's rolling black skulls. All right. I'm gonna shoot him. Also got one of each.
Dodge this. He explodes.
Finally.
But, you know, the blast radius doesn't hit you. Doesn't cause a cave-in. Although that would be kind of a cool mechanic.
All right. I'd like to move one to the west and one to the south.
Zargon's like, switch to flame units only. Collect magazines. What are you doing in there? Okay. Alright. And then this hallway is revealed. You're able to see stone wall. And an orc. That's what you
Alright.
see.
Let me see if I have any other movement. All right, 9 more.
Gold Public's here. Welcome.
Let's head all the way north to that block there. All right, I'll end my turn there.
Right. Alright, the orc's gonna go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, hero's turn.
What? Alright. I'll go south and then all the way west.
Alright, you've landed on a trap. It's a falling
Shit.
block. Falling block trap.
Oh, falling block. Oh, man.
Roll 3 combat
That's
dice.
not good. How many?
3.
Ooh.
Watch out, the ceiling is collapsing. Alright, so you take 3 body points of damage.
Beautiful. It's a trap.
Alright, so stone block appears. Now you have a choice. You can move left or right. 1 square.
Yeah. Shoot. I hate to split up. Probably shouldn't.
Oh, 2 of your abilities are dependent on another player, and one of mine is dependent on another player. So,
Yeah. I'll go back east.
Ugh. Okay.
Ow.
Alright. Okay, now the rogue.
search for secret doors.
Okay, in this corridor. No secret doors detected.
Move 2 south.
All right, so that's it. And
Bohemians. Oh,
is he here?
yes. Art.
There he was. Hey, Bohemius, welcome. Welcome to the Caverns board.
Hello.
All right, this is Quest 2, The Warlock of Tulvor. First Light, Quest 2. So, which hero would you like?
Is the wizard available?
Certainly.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and what spells would you like for the wizard?
I take everything but air. So fire, water,
An earth,
rock, stone,
Yep.
earth, yes.
Gravel.
Almost forget situation.
mulch. Okay. All right, very good. And you are equipped with 25 gold. So you could purchase a dagger if you wanted. You have, let's see, holy water, alchemy, potion of speed, heroic brew, superior restoration, healing +4, and healing +2. Oh, you're the one with the healing potion collection. All right, any questions?
Yeah. Where are we?
This is the Warlock of Tulvor. So Mentor studied the parchment that you found off the body of the slain scout. And he was talking about the Night Egg and saying, you know, Lord Tome really doesn't tell me what this means. Sir Ragnar made a comment about maybe it's time to retire that old dusty tome because it's not being too helpful. Mentor gets a little sharp with them. They start talking about Quindrak. A man named Quindrak, a terrible dread warlock. So we're going to go looking for him and see if we can answer the question about Queen Cassandra and her troops. Why she's trying to find this Quindrak character. So you find yourself in the caverns. You've noticed these mystic portals. They're carved with dread runes on them. And as you pass through, you have to say a number between 1 and 7. And it teleports you a certain way. It looks like the number 2 took you to this room. And there was a slight cave in here. So the party was cornered in this area. So you begin on the spiral staircase.
So let me enter inside this portal.
There is an orc on the board, so you will be rolling for movement.
Do I need to pass through or just be adjacent?
You move adjacent, and then it uses up 1 square to go inside as you declare your number.
Okay, so I need at least a 3. And then
4.
4.
Ah.
So yes, we enter.
All right. What number do you state?
Let's try 3.
3.
Can I use the same portal, another portal in the same turn?
Doesn't say you can't.
Okay, so let's do that. So enter.
All right. So you go to portal
Say
number
3?
3. All right. So portal number 3 will appear here. Now you can choose this square or that square.
Right square.
All right, you appear here. The room is revealed. There's a door here. And there's some goblins. One's armed with a grenade and one with a boomerang.
So with the last square, we enter back inside the portal.
Okay. And what number do you declare?
Same as the who's with me. The
Well,
knight.
oh, the
Which
opening
one was
room. The
number
opening
2?
room is 7, and this room is
2.
2.
2. So
Okay.
we go in 2.
All right. And which square do you want to be on? Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
And in all of this, I can also cast an action.
Yes.
I cast a stone skin on myself.
Appropriate.
And there you go. Pass.
Okay. So rock skin is active. Oh yeah, I should reveal the there's the wizard in the turn order. So wizard, knight, and then rogue. Okay, Ribby.
It's me. So are we?
Ribby knight.
Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put me one in the room. That's it. It's my turn.
All right. Okay. Chaser, the rogue.
All right, I got a 7 for movement.
All right. And where are you going?
All right, 7 is my movement. Let's go in the portal.
Okay, this is 4.
4. And then we'll go to room 3.
Left or right?
Right. And we'll go right one more. Is that the one with the boomerang or the bomb?
Bomb.
Uh-oh.
You always chuck 2 knives at this guy. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, actually, can I go to let me go down and to the left, and I'll be under the doorway, and I'll I'll chuck a dagger at the bomb guy.
Okay.
Oh wait, I messed up.
It's a powerful dagger. It's like,
Yeah, I still had the crossbow.
Yeah.
All right, dagger.
okay, one skull. All right, there's one chance. Got him.
And then I will use the short sword.
Oh wait, this is the bomb guy, right? I did it backwards.
Yeah. And then the short sword to the guy I'm standing next
It
to.
explodes. Alright. Okay,
Yeah, I
hit.
didn't want to be in that explosion.
Got them both.
All right, on to the wizard.
Okay, so let's roll.
Switch cameras here.
6. So I enter inside this portal
1.
and go in location number 4.
Number 4. Alright. Teleport you, Warren. Up here. Left or right?
Left.
Room is revealed. There's a door here. See some other things too. There's a cupboard. Actually, it's in the corner. And there's a goblin. And a Chaos Warrior.
Interesting. So I jump back in the portal
It's one more square. Where were we?
and yep, and I go on 2 again.
2. Okay. Left or right?
Left.
Where were we?
So I move 1, 2, and I'm going 3, 4 out of the door. Then pass.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, no, actually, wait. Go back inside the room, please. Yeah, I go 1 north and I search for treasure.
Ah.
Totally forget.
Okay.
To test here, there's a wandering monster about the place.
Potion of Strength.
Which was fun.
May your
Great.
next strike hit true. Drink this potion to roll 2 additional dice the next time you attack.
And that's it. Pass.
Strength. Alright, Knight.
Alright, we're going in the portal.
Okay. Two, 3.
I gotta pick a number, huh?
So
What did,
far, 3 is the room with the rogue. 4 is the room with the Chaos Warrior. 7 is the portal room. 2 is right where you are.
I'll go with the rogue.
Okay, left or right?
Left.
Okay.
Was that 3 out of 6?
Yeah.
And one more left. Open the door.
Okay, door opens.
And out the door, please.
Alright, let me reveal what you see. Alright, you see a goblin. Armed with a grenade. Alright,
I'll shoot the goblin.
alright, shoot him. Shooter! Shooter! Alright.
Kill.
Fatality.
That's it.
Got him. Alright, masterful. Okay, and the rogue. Who was in the room?
I'll search for treasure.
Okay, searching for treasure in the room. Holy water. Discarded and neglected in a corner of the room. You find a vial of holy water, use it instead of attacking to destroy an undead creature, or restore 1 mind point.
And I'll move 2 spaces towards the knight.
Two. Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Now, my turn. Alright, the Chaos Warrior moves through the portal. 3. He teleports into the room. And attacks the rogue.
Did he say please?
No! He's rude. No manners. He's the manners of a goat, and he smells like a dung heap. Alright, 2 skulls. Upgrade. Thank you. Thank you, Basti Quest. Thank you, Dark Forces. Alright, so 2 damage for the rogue. Alright, let's make him an elite. Too bad it wasn't for that attack, but for the future. Okay, and let's see, we've got... Yeah, this goblin, 1, 2, 3. 2! He appears here. And he will attack the wizard by throwing his boomerang around.
Curve the bullet.
Curve the bullet. Alright, you wanted 1 skull. Ching! No damage to the wizard. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's enough for the orc to go. 1. No, can't open the door though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's just stay put. That's okay. All right, heroes. Starting with the wizard.
Let's try. You throw the boomerang. You. Which port did the other people get?
This is 3 over on the side there. That's 3. It's 2. 7 is the stairs. 4 is this one up here.
And let's do. I move 1 square to the left, to the right. Sorry, and attack the dagger.
And skull.
Skull.
Got him.
Pass.
All right, the knight. It's right on the edge of the board. Snake eyes. Puts on a ninja mask and becomes the most popular character in G.I. Joe for a while.
Well, it's not enough for me to be able to attack him.
No diagonal weapon.
No. I mean, I have a crossbow, but it's within the
Yep.
8 squares. Well, that's a bummer. I guess I'll just search for traps instead.
Okay, in the vertical corridor.
Yep.
Smart idea. No traps detected.
Okay.
And yes, in the cavern there can be dead ends.
Yeah, I guess then I'll still move if I can.
Yep.
East and south. Put me in the room. And that's it.
Okay. All right, and the rogue.
I'm gonna attack him twice. Short sword
Heroic music. Okay.
and dagger.
Okay, so each one's a skull, one's unblockable. So I guess I'll defend against the first one. He is an elite, so he defends with blue dice. Cha-ching. So he takes 1 damage, and he gets a wrestling move. Alright, I think he's going to use the Stone Cold Stunner. Ugh. Ugh.
So the rogue has to take like a few steps around the ring and then flop over, like Ric Flair.
Yep. Woo! Hikes up his trunks. Lost a shoe. Yep.
Now I'll go 1 south and 1 to the east. And that's where I'll stagger down and stab you with that other dagger.
He seems to be
All right.
bleeding from the forehead. Yeah. But he's still going, whoa!
All right. Your turn then.
All right. Yep. All right, and I'll just turn and attack the rogue. Black dice. 2 skulls. Ching, and 1 hit. And he goes down. Oh.
Can I drink my potion of resilience?
Oh, to get extra defense and see if you shrug it off? Sure, go for it.
Yeah.
You just gotta stop 1 more skull. So 2 more. Ching! Oh, so he didn't actually take the damage.
Excellent.
They rewatched the footage and actually there was no contact. Chaos Warrior's like, what? Foul! It's part orc, you see. Alright. Yeah. I'm going to use displacement. So, as if by magic, the 2 monsters have switched places. So that means we will take the orc and swap it with the Chaos Warrior. Alright, now the orc will be in position to attack the rogue. Three skulls. 2 hits. Down he goes.
Does the knight want to help with a shield block?
Does that work for other characters?
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
you just hold the shield out. All right. He was doing the platoon thing.
Yeah,
Where he's putting
I
it on
would say it only works if you have a shield equipped and you're adjacent to a hero taking a hit.
It's like clang.
Okay.
All right, so he doesn't take the damage. It all goes on the shield. Nice. It's like the knight was tying his shoe, and the rogue just like grabbed the shield and kind of like hoisted it up in the air. Clang. Oh, well, don't mention it. Anytime. All right, darn. Okay, well, I can still move. Yeah. All right. The orc's gonna move through the portal. 7. Appear back in the room with spiral staircase. There.
Okay.
All right. Hero.
Wizard. I throw the dagger through the portal, screaming 7.
Funny. Is that an uncommon feat, or are you gonna come through with it?
Let's do it. I come off it. What happened if I miss?
If you miss, it's gonna go out a random other portal.
Oh, interesting. I can use something else. Okay. Oh.
I was gonna say, yeah, considering that you're in room 7, 1d6 and take care of the rest of the
Random
room.
portal.
All right.
1 to 6.
Well, we'll do 1 through 7.
1 through 7. So let me do. Can I do? 1
Oh yeah,
to 7?
you go for it. Yeah! Exclamation point! Roll space 1d7.
Okay.
Isn't that how you set it up for me? Ah, thanks, Basti Quest. Good luck, heroes. Hey, wait a minute. Let's say good luck, Zargon. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. 3.
Great.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay.
All right. So you throw it through, and it comes flying. All right. At one of them. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it was so low the possibility to get that room.
Okay. Let's see. It's either going to be the knight or the rogue. Okay. So we'll just do it in turn order. Okay. So it's hitting the knight. All right. So let's just see if it does anything to you. Skull. All right, knight. Your defense. Ching! You just see
Well,
the knife come flying through.
I was waiting for
At
the
least I-
wrestling move for the knife to go bouncing back in the portal.
At least I didn't lose the dagger.
Knife
Knife.
edge,
That's it.
knife
They-
edge chop. I like this board more than the original. Well, it is unique. This is the first time I've actually used it, so kind of getting used to it. A little different.
So, pass.
Okay, so that was the wizard, and now the knight. Hope Hasbro will make more expansions with it. Unlikely. They don't usually make expansions that require other expansions. That's true. Usually not. Of course, they could always release digital content for it, I suppose. 10 quests for the cavern board or something.
We're gonna go north, west, north, north.
Okay.
And search
See anything around the corner?
traps.
Nothing. Okay, so you're searching for traps there. No traps detected.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right, and the rogue. Four.
Search for secret doors.
All right, secret doors. None are found in the room.
I'll follow the knight with my movement.
Ah, Basti Quest has got you there. First Light isn't an expansion; it's a game. Game system. All right, I'm sorry. What you were saying?
I use my 4 movement to follow the knight.
Right. All right, my turn. All right, the orc. Let's see, it's going to go through the portal. Orc goes through the portal. 2. Attacks the wizard. Let's speak with my friend Stephen Baker. It's funny. Yep. Yeah, Stephen Baker has done a lot of great stuff for HeroQuest in the modern day as well. He did the first 5 extra quests added to Wizards of Morcar. He did Prophecy of Telor, 13 quests, Rogar's Hall, and all 10 of First Light. It's pretty impressive. But that may be it for him. We haven't heard anything else. I mean, he said it was, he was contracted for 3 projects. Although he did give people some pointers on how he would have finished Plague of Zombies, which was pretty cool. So some fans finished that and released it for fun. Okay. Ching! No damage. Okay. Heroes. Wizard.
Fire of Wrath
Fire of Wrath.
on the Orc.
Yep. Blasting him with flames. 5 or 6. Nope. Dusty. Whoosh. Got him.
Okay. And pass again.
Right, the knight.
Did you guys search for this room for secret doors? By the way.
Yeah.
Because-
2 and
Yeah.
3, I searched for secret doors and treasures.
Okay, so let me move that now. See if he's already been searched for. Thank you. Execute. Move to. Okay. 8. Enter and go on 4. With the previous room.
Left or right?
Score on the right. And pass.
Alright, you see a cupboard. Okay,
Yeah.
knight.
Yeah, look interesting.
Seven.
Let's go all the way east.
Okay, see what you see. Alright, you see an orc.
Ooh.
As well as a stone wall. And far away, you see another stone wall.
Shoot the orc with my curse bow. Oh, okay. One hit works.
Ching! Ha! Snaps
done.
the quarrel in half. Spits on it. Licks it. Stuffs it in his pocket, thinking better of it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and the rogue.
I'll follow the knight, and I'll search for secret doors.
Secret doors. None are found in that corridor.
All right. That ends my turn there then.
The orc stomps forward and attacks the knight. 1 skull. Cha-ching! No damage. Alright, that's all I can do for now, so back to the heroes. The wizard.
Search this room for treasure.
Alright. Okay, so Sly Storage. You can get 2 treasure cards, and we will activate them each in turn. So 1, gold. 1 adventurer's trash is another's treasure. While sifting through old rags, tattered fur robes, and soiled blankets, you find a collection of gold coins. 15 to be precise. And the second one is a potion of defense. A hero's best offense is, after all, a worthwhile defense. 2 extra
Great.
defend dice. So 15 and a potion of defense. Slide storage.
And move.
Four.
Or yeah, put me in front of the door, please. And pass.
You can open the door. No? Okay. Alright, night.
Roso.
Can use his broadsword. Ching! No damage. Ah!
Man, you're getting a lot of good defense.
Yep. Kill me, Mentorbot.
I'll take a step south. So the rogue can.
If you're standing next to him, I get an extra attack die with opportunistic striker.
Oh, and he could chuck a dagger diagonally, too.
Yeah, I guess. Should I stay there then? You don't get your short sword attack though, right?
No, but I'd get a dagger that's 2 dice, and then a second dagger that's 1 dice.
Oh, that's right, because it's short sword or dagger. Yeah, I'll stay
Yeah.
north then.
Yeah.
We need to find an armory that sells the European short sword that attacks diagonally.
Six is
He's
my
moving.
movement.
Oh, south of me? Or no?
Six.
Yeah, let's go.
Chart says here, welcome. Welcome all the HeroQuest fans. Playing some
Let's
First Light.
go 1 to the right and go up 3 squares.
Alright. Flip over him. What?
All right, and then
Is the weapon of the bard considered a short sword? I think so.
Rapier.
Or not?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it's,
is a long sword or a short sword? I don't know.
it's its own weapon, but yeah, it's a type of sword. It can hit diagonally, but with 2. So I guess yeah, it is sort of like the European short
No,
sword.
what my question, sorry, is easier. Okay, those the rogue can use it.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing that says it's limited. So yeah, he could take the bard's weapon and use it. Good point. Okay, so that was
Buy one.
good. Because that was 1 skull.
and it would still count, and I'd get the second attack with it, or I could just use it.
Okay, so hold on. So you did 2 attacks.
Yeah, I threw 2 daggers.
Oh,
1 with opportunistic striker because he's next to
standing
him,
next
and
to him.
1 regular.
Whew. Yeah. So no matter which one I block, I'm dead. Oh,
Yes.
unless I got no, yeah, because it wouldn't apply. I'm taking them as ones and unblock. So
Right.
got him. Well done. Nice moves, old man.
Yeah, you still have the Chaos Warrior in the board.
Yep. Okay. I think for the moment he's just going to stay put and force you guys to roll. All right, heroes.
Okay. Okay. Five. Let's open this door.
All right, you see out
What do I
the
see?
hall. Okay, so yeah, you see these three squares, and then you see down this way.
So
So
I'm stepping out.
you do see an orc.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm stepping out. What else I see?
Okay. Now you can see that there's a stone wall behind the orc, and on the opposite side you see a monster. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Abomination. Yeah, it's kind of funny as I'm looking at the map. I'm so used to the orientation of where the rooms are and the standard Hero Quest board. I'm just like thrown off. But there you go. That's what you see.
Okay. So I rolled 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Try to see the is 5 squares long. This corridor, right? The horizontal corridor.
Yeah, to get to the abomination,
So
5 squares.
So no, I'm going in the direction of my friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left, and here.
That's actually 4. You could go one more square up or down if you wanted.
One more square. Yeah, I'm going 1 square south. Okay. Which one is the closest to me? The knight or the rogue?
I am.
The rogue. So I'm casting Water of Healing on the rogue.
Thank you.
And pass to the knight.
So it's 4 back, for a total of 5. Okay,
Or
then
north. Anything in that corridor?
you just see a long dark corridor.
I'll search traps.
Smart, but no traps found.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, a lot of exploration, a lot of uncertainty. I like it. Rogue. Three.
Let me also search for traps.
Okay, in the horizontal corridor, or I mean in the vertical.
Yes.
Yeah. No traps detected.
I'll move north then. 3 spaces.
Okay. Now you can see down that corridor. All right, you see there's a door. It's open.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. My action and my movement.
All right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 4. All right, the orc attacks the rogue. 1 skull. All right, ching, no damage. All right, the Chaos Warrior is going to stay put. Back to the heroes. Wizard. Bohemius.
Yeah. So I'm searching the knife on the knight. Yeah. It should be. I left it there somewhere. No. Let's, because right now it's not. I can do much, so I'm going to explore a little bit. HQ. Oh,
All right, he moved exactly W.
wow.
Like special wizard movement goes with his timing. We'll get there when he gets there and not a moment too soon.
Does a little like dance move. Yeah. 8.
8. So we go 2 squares south, and they're deceptively short. Is long or short? No. I thought so. 2 south, and then 4 to the left. They looks like shorter, but they're actually long corridors.
Here.
Yes. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 2 more, please.
Yeah. So I've been through us all off 40 years of memorizing these corridors,
Okay.
and now we're all.
Checking me at this corner.
Okay. All right, let's see what you see, if
Nothing.
anything. Actually, you do see something. You see a closed door here.
Okay. I'll search this corridor for traps. It's the one
Right.
in front of the door.
No traps detected.
Okay, and pass.
Go west in front of that door. Open it up.
All right, the door opens and the room is revealed. Inside, you see one of these mystic portals. You also see a gargoyle standing right in front of your face.
Good. I attack him.
All right. Welcome to Middle Earth.
By the power of broadsword.
I have the power. Okay. Defense with 5. Ah, not a hero. It's 2 hits. Badly damaged. Okay. And the road. Such a prankster, this Baker. Yes.
All right. The attack the orc with the short sword.
Ching! No damage.
All right. I go to my second attack
Uh-oh.
with a dagger.
If it hits, you get them.
Oh.
All right. You hit him with a 1. Had it 2.
Right in the eye.
Oh no. Ah, missed.
It missed. All right. I move next to the knight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spaces, so I'll be between the knight and the wizard.
All right. Which direction are you going to get there?
The southern route. The one that I know is safe.
Ah. Clever. All right, you made it.
Yep. End my turn there.
Yeah, according to something Doug said, Stephen Baker, he likes to make his adventurous quests, but he never makes them difficult enough. And they're always encouraging him, make it harder, make it harder. And it looks like with Wizards of Morcar, he finally hit the sweet spot as far as difficulty.
No, I got to put more empty chest.
More! Joe's sweating, like, I've put as many empty chests as I can. Now we need more!
I must beat Baker.
Give me more. More! 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 I think you got him. Yep. All right.
All right, you made it so hard. Now we got to make special rules. All right,
Yep,
here's
yep.
what happens if you got a new party.
Like, fine. Exactly. Ah, what a crappy film, but yet so many memes. Yep. I could go on. All right. Okay, next.
No, it's you.
Oh,
What's
it's me.
next?
Oh, it is me. Me. Okay, Orc goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to attack the wizard. 3 skulls. Look at that. Beautiful. You got a potion of defense if you're wondering.
I'll drink the potion of defense, yes.
All right, 2 extra.
Nothing, of course.
Dang. Demand a refund.
Yeah! This is a monster potion of defense. Give me 2 black shield.
Yeah, it would have worked perfect. You look closely and it
What
says
oh,
for monster usage only.
It works on orcs only.
Yep. Guaranteed. It's like, ah.
dang it.
Smash the empty bottle on the ground. Okay, so 3 damage. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and the gargoyle will attack the knight through the doorway. Missed. Poor marksman. He keeps missing the target. Okay. All right. Heroes.
Wrestling move.
Oh, you're right. All right. He does a gargoyle plex. Okay. Now heroes.
Well, I'll punch this this orc.
All right.
How many dice? One.
Fist of flame. He's like.
Can I fight barehanded or not?
Yes.
Okay. Rolling one dice.
Yep.
Nope.
Missed.
It's the missed. So I'll move. Move. Let's go north. Do we have monster coming from the other side or not? Can you check, please? I cannot see it.
Oh yeah. It's awfully dark in these corridors.
Yeah, the abomination.
Yes. So is a worst position. But well, not bad. No, go back. I'll stay there in the corner. I didn't see the.
All right. Kind
The
of wave
monster there.
sheepishly at him, and
I'll help the rogue.
what did the
kill
devil
this
you know?
Orc.
Yep.
And pass. Good night. Kill it.
Bring him down. All right, 2 skulls. The gargoyle. Ching! No damage. All right, is he gonna hold position or move? No move. Oh, move past the next. Yep, you said it. All right, rogue.
All right, 8 for movement, and we're gonna go south and east, and stand behind the orc. Attack him with the short sword,
What? Combat mobility.
and then we'll follow it up with the dagger.
Hit him again. Oh, I missed. Okay, so I still have a chance. Roll against the first one. Ah, got him.
All right.
Got him.
And that makes it your turn.
All right. To what few forces remain? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack the rogue. Yes. Attack the rogue or attack the knight. Let's go for the knight. Okay, the abomination attacks with his fish fingers. Missed. Butterfingers, more like it. It's like, hey. Good. Picture an abomination smeared with butter. Actually, maybe don't picture that. Try to keep it PG. Okay. Chaos Warrior. Yeah, I think we're just going to stay put with him. All right, heroes. It's 15-minute warning. Wizard.
Okay, yes, I'm moving 1 square north and cast Ball of Flame on Gargoyle.
Ball of Flame. Okay. Alright, he tries to resist. Powerful spell. Alright. Hits. Whoosh. Hits again. Whoosh. Toasty. Gets him.
And your turn, Ruby. Do your best.
Die. Alright. I like to think he just like folds up into a little lobster dinner and then he disappears, flashes and disappears.
On the portal.
Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And what's your number?
Which one we haven't tried yet?
Well, let's see. You've done 2, 3, 4, and 7.
Let's try 1.
Alright, left or right?
Left.
Okay. You appear here. Alright, and we reveal the room. This door here. And there's some enemies.
Uh-oh.
Grenade goblins. And a boomerang goblin. Alright, that was all your movement. Still have an action? Or did you kill the guy?
No, I attacked. So I'm done.
So now you just wait. Oh, we gotta do it.
And his name is John C.
Okay. Alright, after the night. The rogue. Chaser. Six.
Alright, let's jump in the portal.
You don't quite have enough to get in there. Unless you want to do an uncommon feat. I'm going to say, if you do the uncommon feat, you can, and you succeed, you can go through normal. If you fail, it's going to take you to a random one.
I'll stay there. I'll search this room for treasure.
Okay. Didn't take the bait. All right.
Or you can pass me an infinite amount of daggers, please.
Just keep throwing them through. Feeding them through the fire.
Actually, on the way, can I pass him my regular dagger?
You could.
Because I do have.
Now
a
you have another dagger. Can you pass me that one too?
And somehow he's going to put
Because
like the
bandolier,
potion of alchemy on the other
The
side of the portal, and it
the
just heads
bandolier
with gold.
generate infinite daggers.
Yep. Yeah, why can't you just keep passing them and passing them?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
pass me 1,000 of daggers, please. Infinite money.
Yep. Yeah. If it were a computer game, that's exactly how it would work. You would just keep pass daggers to all the other heroes, and then at the end of the quest, then you just sell them all back. You just get like a load of gold. Buy everything.
Yeah,
100 healing potions. Yep.
it's a glitch in the matrix.
And then I'll put a patch in there so that only the potion of alchemy is the only thing that makes it work.
Right. Yep. And everybody's like, boo.
But these daggers have no value. It won't do nothing. Oh, it does something when you use the potion of alchemy.
Okay, well, we'll say that the wizard has a dagger now. One dagger.
Great.
Right. Oh, and sorry, you were searching for something? For treasure?
Yes, please.
Okay. That's why I was reaching for the treasure deck. Okay. Potion of speed. Look at that. Standing on a shelf, you see a dusty bottle. Wiping it clean, you realize it is a potion of speed. Drink the potion at any time to roll twice as many red dice as usual the next time you move.
Excellent.
Good
All
one
right,
for the rogue.
your turn.
All right, we got a 6-minute warning here. Okay, I'll go to a new room. All right, this goblin throws a grenade at the knight. One skull. Cha-ching. Okay. All right. This goblin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, he throws a grenade at the knight, but oh, look at this. It goes through the portal instead. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, it explodes in his face. Killing him. Wow, that backfired spectacularly. Okay. This goblin throws his boomerang at the knight. Missed. Aww. Okay, alright, back to the heroes. Speed potion allows the hero to jump the whole fall. I'm not quite sure what you mean. You mean like jumping over a pit? You're thinking of Potion of Dexterity. Potion of Speed just doubles your movement. That's it. May or may not help you jump over a pit. It might help you fall in one, actually. Okay, so 6.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 to enter inside the portal, please. And do we know which Which portal is this one? The one that we are entering right now?
That's 5. So
Okay.
5,
It's-
4, 1, 3, and then
So
2
go-
and 1 back.
I got 6.
Okay, 6. More. Okay, left or right?
Left.
All right, you peer inside the room. There's a door there, as well as treasure chest and some monsters. So we've got a skeleton right next to you. And a zombie. Or wait a second. Nope, I read it wrong. The skeleton's up here. Zombies here. Another zombie. And some skeleton, well, a skeleton archer. And another skeleton here.
More.
Doug's like, put more on there. Stephen Baker's like, okay.
I opened that. Doesn't know how to use portals, so I go back inside the portal.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay, declare a number.
Eh. Where are you, Jacer? On 3? Don't remember now. That was the 5,
No,
right?
I'm at 5.
That-
Yeah, and
that's
Ruby's
5.
at 10.
And Ribi's on 1.
This is 4. And 3 is that way. 2 and 7.
I'll go on 1 with Ribi.
1.
Move. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I think I have 1 more. I'm going 1 to the right. And attack the goblin.
The one with the bomb or the one with the boomerang?
The one with bomb.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ching!
Go, Jacer. You know what to do. First Ribi.
Yes, please. South and east. Right up to his face.
Okay. Got him.
I'm done.
All right, and the rogue.
Yep, I failed my movement.
All right, you move 2 shields. 5.
All right. My shield shoes take me 5.
All right. Are you going out the door or through the portal?
Portal to room 1.
Left
I
or right?
guess left. And I'll move 1 north. And I'll pull out my crossbow.
One skull. Wow. And why does it have? Oh, because he's by the wizard. Yeah, extra.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
adjacent.
That's a really useful ability. Okay. Ah, like a ticking time bomb. All right, explodes. Boom. Hitting the wizard with 1 body point. Wizard defend. Ching! No damage. As the fragments clatter all around him. All right. I think this is a perfectly good place to stop. We will pause here. It'll be Zargon's turn next time we play First Light Quest 2. Thanks everybody for playing. Good game. Good game. Thanks for joining us on HeroQuest fans. Do we have any more news? HeroQuest news. I suppose nothing until Gen Con.
Promo miniatures. Nothing else.
Oh yeah. Should we take a look at those real quick? It shouldn't take long.
Sure.
Alright, so not much of a spoiler here, but we'll just pull up the screen. Good game. Okay. So there's the picture. Let's see if we can get a better shot of it. So yeah, as you can see, it's just the Dread Shifter, which is what they call mimics in HeroQuest. You got the chest and you got the door. They're just in brown plastic instead of aqua blue. Although they do come in these stylish cardboard boxes. These are the giveaways at UK Games Expo. So you can enhance your quest with those. I mean, you only get 1 of each in the box anyway, so you've got some extras. So I guess you probably just get 1 or the other when you show up, depending on how generous they are. And as we can see, they're playing First Light with the convention exclusive quest, which we think may just be Dread on the Horizon again. It might not be anything new. It was a little hard to tell from the the bathrobe guys that were reporting. I'm not sure if anybody else has confirmed anything. And then they're running Wizards of Morcar there, which to a lot of people is brand new because it's been hard to get it. And actually, we found out the real reason behind everything. Apparently, when Hasbro's website or web server was hacked, it screwed up their distribution system. So it wasn't having to do any with supply chains or the early leak that went to Australia or anything like that, they claim. But they're getting new stocks, and people will be able to buy with some more car at the conventions. So they should have a whole bunch of stock at Gen Con, end of July. That's what they're saying. But I think they were just running Quest 1 of Wizards of Morcar at the convention as well. Yep. We can see if there's any other pictures of that. I think that's basically it. Oh, here's another view of the boxes. There's Avalon Hill on there. One's green and one's blue. Gotta catch them all.
It'd be pretty annoying if it's
with chocolate.
just Dread on the Horizon again, though.
Yeah. Well, there was a typo in it. They didn't put the Wandering Monster. So it's either deal 1 body point of damage to Kurgan, or it's an undead goblin.
Well, I was just thinking because Dread on the Horizon was a teaser for Wizards of Morcar.
And Wizards of Morcar
is out already.
Right there.
So why would we play it again?
Yeah. They could have part 2, like maybe the
I
encounter with
believe it's going
Groshock.
to be something else.
Even Dreadier on the Horizon?
They need to announce a new expansion in Gen Con for sure. They cannot wait. They already skipped this period of time to do.
Yeah,
And how big is
So-
Gen Con in comparison to UK Games Expo?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure if they're similar in size.
But
or-
that's a lot bigger because anyway they're concentrating the market on the American stores.
Yeah.
And
So
so
FLV,
I
yeah.
think Gen Con is more important than say strategically.
well, here's a question: Did they advertise a First Light Con exclusive quest for UK Games Expo?
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
they
don't
did.
think so. I've been monitoring this one and Bologna. Bologna didn't didn't even show up there.
Yeah.
They were
So
not
there's a
even
good
there.
chance that
So,
the Gen Con one is going to be something different.
Jacob probably they're going to maybe even like leak something 1 month earlier, but
Yeah.
in Gen Con there's a possibility that they're going to show a new expansion or have it already prepared for sale. I don't know. It's a new strategy this year because
Yeah.
it's the first year that they skip this period to preview something.
Interesting.
High sugar levels in a
Mhm.
world of candy.
And then at the end of the year, we have Luca and Spiel Essen.
Spiel.
Spiel. So
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think they're going to make us wait until. Yeah, they're still publicizing the Wizard of Mortar. He's
Or-
in
when I
Europe
zoomed,
or like.
sorry, for
also-
I must be tired. For a split second, as I was zooming in on that, I'm like, "Whoa, there's a new wizard," and it's like, "Wait a minute, no, it's this guy, the Avalon Hill guy." Yeah. Where's the wizard? That's what they should have done. They should have made it a holographic cover where you tilt it to the side and you see the wizard fade in, like teleport in. But yeah, he's gone. Must be John Cena. Okay. Well, and I hear there's
mean,
discounts
I
on all
wish
the other
that
expansions.
they give us more information because I understand you guys that are going there and they're going completely blind. They're
I don't
just
like that.
with faith that they're going to.
Yeah. That's the biggest
give
problem
you
with it.
something
It's a
new.
really expensive thing to attend.
Yeah.
Even if
Yes.
you're already here in the States. So it's like, come on, give us a little something.
Yeah, the prices have gone up. It's what, 100 and, is it 160 or 150 for a ticket? I have
Yeah, and then it's not just that though.
Doubts
you know,
that
it's,
I'm gonna
it's,
go.
It's
Sorry.
parking, it's lodging. I mean, it's quite a
Yeah.
an investment. Or I don't know.
it's a labor of love for fans like us, but we're really hoping for something
Yes.
big to keep us coming back. I mean, you do it once, it's once in a lifetime, great experience, but yeah, to keep going year after year. I don't know. I mean, you think you're going, Ribby?
I got tickets, and
Store credit for next year.
Yeah, well, I got my tickets and I got a bunch of event tickets purchased already.
Oh,
But I
okay.
still can I can still refund them up to was it June 12th or something like that.
Okay.
So,
Is the
but
con
I'm
July
tentatively
31st?
intent on attending.
Yeah. Well, if you go, I'm sure there's people who are going to be begging and pleading you for merch,
Oh, I don't doubt that.
maybe myself included.
Yeah, you may or may not have already done that.
May or may not. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's every year though. I mean, people get
Yeah. Come on.
Hey, can you pick this up for me? Come on.
Yeah. Usually after you've already come home from the convention, it's like you see all these requests. Oh, dang it. Or you give away your last one, and then it's like, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, since it's a physical object, it's not just something you can print out. People are going to scalp these. I hate it to say it. All you need is
Yeah,
some
for sure.
brown paint. I mean, a lot of people probably have already done it anyway, is repainted their things to look more like the. I mean, shouldn't the door actually be gray? Well, actually, it's made of stone, so. But it's a cool little gimmick, easy giveaway. I mean, they've done so many of the dice, and
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. I would have liked other kinds of swag like nothing cards. I mean, if we hadn't already gotten that,
Yeah, I agree. Something mechanically different.
Pile, something, yeah, just
Would've
something
been
you can throw
cool.
in. This is just an extra one, so you want to have two in the same quest easily, same room
Yeah.
maybe. Two treasure chests that both turn into monsters. That'd be pretty fun.
Uh,
Yeah. Yep. Well, anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do for Gen Con. They could very easily give us like a part 2 for Dread on the Horizon, or yeah, just something else. Yeah, teaser for
yeah,
whatever the next
that
thing
might
is.
be cool too.
Yeah. Grawshock miniature.
Nice.
Now that would be scalped for sure.
Uh,
People
yeah,
would be mad.
like hardcore.
Yep. I mean, you could just. I mean, I guess they already did give us the Dread Sorcerer in green, which you could say, well, maybe he's like an orc sorcerer, right? I mean, even though it's not the right sculpt, it's just a guy with the skull face and a staff in green.
Yeah,
So, well,
I'm not sure what they'll do.
if I don't go this year, somebody's got to interview Doug, because he did promise, last
Oh,
year,
really?
no
I thought it
interview.
wasn't allowed anymore.
Well, he didn't say that. He said next year, bring your questions,
Oh, okay.
and I will rip them up in front of you and laugh. No, he didn't say that.
They
It
could
was-
have had a Dread Shifter treasure card to go with the Dread
Ah.
Shifters they gave out.
That would be cool.
That way, if they didn't have it or whatever, they could slip that card in any deck and use them with any game.
That would be sweet, actually. That's an amazing idea. They wouldn't even have to print extra cards. They could just pull it out of their demo. Well, then it wouldn't be in the copy that they're running. But yeah, they could just run off a few extra. Yeah, why not? Yeah. The problem with those convention exclusives, though, is that yeah, somebody's always going to find a way to screw other people over with FOMO. But thankfully, it's not anything really unique. Yeah, if they gave us like a unique figure, it's like okay, well, now people are really going to feel like they got to have it and pay some absurd amount for it. But Michael at Avalon Hill was saying on the Discord that hey, they're finally back after the hack. That's why everybody was gone for a while. They weren't on vacation. They weren't hiding out from us. It was just literally they couldn't get into their system. But he was saying, yeah, the stocks of Wizards of Morcar are coming back. Don't pay scalper prices, please. He said, don't pay more than $50 for it. It's not worth it. Which is like, I mean, he could have said it is worth it, but really, I mean, the company gets nothing when someone scalps it, except a bad taste in their mouth the next time they hear the name HeroQuest. So, I'm with him on that. Yep. Well, yeah, okay. Well, I would just say if you do go, good luck. Be sure you report what happens. You done good reporting in the past, and hey, do you think you'd interview Doug? Get the first
Doug.
Ribby's
Sure.
remarkable reporting. Yeah, think about it.
Think about it.
If he already knows my face already, so I'd be like, who are you? You might let his guard down a little bit. Accidentally reveal something really amazing.
I doubt it, but yeah.
Doug's a good guy. Yeah, he. It's always an interesting kind of relationship because on the one hand you're like, okay, you're the company guy, you're the enemy. I can't trust you. But then on the other hand, it's like, he's a fan like us. He wants to kind of tease us a little bit, show us a good time. Usually set up some kind of game, show us some unique stuff. Theoretically, sprinkle some teasers for the future on us.
Give some love.
Give us some love, yeah. Yeah, he seems like a fans designer, so it's good. And Michael and the rest of the team, they always show hospitality to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
And here's a tip: if you are going, anybody listening, bring some of your extra heroes with you, because they may just. I mean, if there's a Zargon, somebody's running one of the tables, they may just squeeze you in as a 5th hero, or let you use that new character. So bring your Bard, bring your Monk, bring your Knight, your Monk, whatever. But just keep an eye on the figure, especially if it's the Guardian Knight, just in case.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring that with me.
Yeah. Last year, that's what I did. I brought both of those figures. Of course, I gave it to a trusted player.
Mine was in the box, but I kept a strict eye on it.
Yep. You just moved the box around the board,
Yeah.
like it's still inside it.
Yeah.
Can't attack him.
Chain it to my arm.
Yeah. It's funny. It's got a loot
I
type
know-
block around it.
I know Angus McBain is going to be there.
Yeah.
He's the only other person I'm aware of that for sure is going.
From HeroQuest fans. He I thought I heard him say that he was doing the Warhammer 40K tournament. Has he said anything more about that?
He hasn't said anything to me about it.
Oh yeah, because if I was going, that would be awesome. Team up with him or
Yeah,
face
that'd be really
off
cool.
against him. Yeah, my friend Brian and I in the Lucas Oil Stadium we played. It was a doubles tournament, 1,000-point armies. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I had orcs and he had dark angels, and yeah, we went up against. We didn't win any of our matches, but it was still fun to try. And it was pretty funny when I dropped my dice all over the floor, all the dice, and I was scrambling after him. So you just see a guy in a red cape running around underneath tables looking for dice, and also just trying to assemble my army of orcs because there's so many of them. Everybody else has got their army. They're just kind of waiting patiently, and I'm getting them out. Okay, getting them out, getting them out, getting them out, still getting them out. After a while, you just kind of just grab a handful of plastic and just kind of throw it on the table. You don't even bother to try to set them upright or anything. It's funny. But actually this year, see, if I was going, I have some unit trays. I have some 3D printed ones. I'm going to show you real quick. Just a second. So I got these. Yes, I got them on Etsy. But yeah, just these little trays like that. So you can put like a squad, and they could just move them all at once if you want to. And I'm still working on painting my orcs.
You could play with them not painted? I thought that was like against the rules.
Got a long ways to go with these. But Wartsnaga, whatever the guy's name is, he's one of those goblin leaders. So I got him in pieces. And then I got
And I
Gazgul
think they
Thraka.
worth 10 points painted.
Oh yeah, battle ready. Yeah, so I'm doing
About-
it in
yeah.
gold. Yeah, you get points just for painting your army. Because there's always somebody
yeah.
that didn't have time
Yeah,
to finish
10
it.
points.
Yep.
I want to say it was 10 victory points
Yep.
to start.
Points, style points. That's what it is. Well, yeah, it's like half the hobby right there. It's just painting it. I had a blast painting those orcs. I mean, to be fair, I've been painting them for years, but finally just having that motivation to finish them.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Nice.
So yeah, if Angus goes for it, good luck to you. Not sure what army he's working on. But yeah, if you know any other fans that are going, it's a lot of fun just to meet up. You know, trade business cards or whatever, get some swag, get in on a game together. The Avalon Hill booth is pretty fun. They've got their Hero Quest, they've got Talisman, of course, which I still haven't played that game yet. Betrayal. There's some other games. I played that Cosmolancer one time. Didn't really get in on
the only
whole-
game I've ever played that somebody rage quit.
Which one?
Talisman.
Oh, someone rage quit.
He kept getting all the curses that made him like only able to move one square on his turn.
Is that where you
Another
turn
one
into
was
the
like-
toad?
No, I don't think it was that one. Well, maybe it was. But then he got another one right as soon as he got rid of that one, which was like an hour into the game. He
Dang.
got another one that said he had to discard all of his followers, and so he
Got
just
up and
stood
left.
he's
First
like,
by hack.
I'm not playing this.
Got him. Now, quick
Yeah.
question: was this one of the volunteers or one of the just someone from the public?
No, this is my friends group.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we actually saw an Avalon Hill guy rage quit once. He just put his character into the wall
Beautiful.
with Patsy
no.
Rockets. Like, forget it. Like, got him.
This ain't happening.
He's probably going on break anyway. He's just like, sure, I'll just go out like a chump here. It's funny. Well, now in Talisman, do the curses just come randomly, or do other people put them
Yeah.
on you?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if other people can put them on
There's
your
a
mouth.
spell. Yes, there's a curse.
There's
But
there's
yeah.
curses, but
Oh.
it's there's a like the adventure deck. You know, it's a big deck of cards, and you draw cards as you're
Oh,
moving about the board.
I see. Kind of like a threat card. Because it would have been funny if like he was a bad sport and people just just decided to troll him and like, yeah, hit him again. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm out.
It was nothing to do with any other players. It was strictly just
Bad
the
luck.
game was just hosing him at every turn.
Wow. It wasn't
funny, though.
Doug running
We
the
got a
game,
good
was
laugh out of it.
it? No.
What's that?
It wasn't Doug running the game, was it?
No.
No. It's funny. Well, I mean, it sucks to be him, but yeah, sometimes you just got to suck it up. I
It's
sometimes
just-
laugh
Yeah, it's just
when
goofy fun. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to take it seriously.
no. I mean, when I was playing Kill Team, like I kept getting bad rolls, and so people kept like saying, "Well, you try my dice, use my dice." And it's like I still got bad rolls, and they're like, "It's just you." They didn't let me roll dice anymore. My team, they're just like, "We'll roll for you." I'm like, oh, "Okay, this is bizarre, but okay." People in
Yep.
their dice superstitions, but it was funny. He's cursed. All right, everybody. Well, we've gone over time. Thanks for checking us out on HeroQuest fans. We'll have to update the schedule. As far as I know, next week, at least we're playing Friday. Not sure about Saturday. It's possible Saturdays might start becoming busy again. Certainly the 19th and the 20th, we're going to be off for streaming. And then the weekend of July 4th, we'll be off. But I will update. So thanks everybody for playing on HeroQuest fans. Good game. We'll end on Zargon's turn and then see who we can raid. Oh yeah, and check out Bourbon and Board Games on YouTube. But check out Warbuilder Jacer J22 as well.